Okay, so let's try to study this problem. Best time to buy and sell stock 3. I mean, this is almost similar like best time to buy and sell stock 1, but over there we could make only one single transaction, and here we can make only two transactions. We have to have made two transactions. Okay, so I mean, and we can only hold one single stock as we had the constant before. So the same constant remain same, but here we have to make two transactions. So as again I have taken the day wise prices over here. So on a x-axis it is day and on y-axis it is price. Okay, so now, okay, I'm a trader, so what I will do, I'll try to buy at best minimum possible price, so minimum buy price. Okay, and best possible minimum buy price and best possible sell price, right? So and I have to make two transactions. Okay, I cannot make on single transaction like we had. Okay, so if you can see over this chart over here, so where I can so up to this day what is minimum, if you are thinking like the problem one, so up to day what is the minimum, so it is minimum of 3. Okay, now over here, so if I buy on first day and sell it on third day, so then what will be the profit? So 5 minus 3 would be 2. Okay, now till this day, right, till 8th day. Okay, what is the minimum buy price? So minimum buy price is 0. So if I buy at 4th day, so 4th day, and if I sell it on 8th day, so 4 minus 0 would be 4. So total profit I have gained over here is 6. Okay, so 6, the answer is 6 we need to return. One thing we can see, like, okay, so let's say for the transaction 1, right? So transaction 1, so I made a profit of $100. Okay, now let's say this is transaction 1. Okay, and the transaction 2, okay, I need to buy a stock, and that is, let's say, that is $150. Okay, that is $150, that is the buy price. Now how much extra I need to pay? So how much extra I need to pay? So I need to pay 50 extra. So I can say this is my current buying price, and if you have to sell it, then I have to sell it with the prices higher than 50. Okay, to make a profit. Okay, now if I say like I made a profit of $100 on transaction 1, and on while doing transaction 2 I got a price of 90. Now how much extra I need to pay? So I don't have to pay extra. So basically I can adjust with my profit. So profit, I'll be having profit of 10. So I mean, this looks like almost like if you are able to solve this transaction 1 and transaction 2, if you are able to get this logic, like we need to adjust the profit we've gained on the transaction 1, I think we are done. Okay, so let's try to code this up. Okay, so let's say we'll be storing the buy price of transaction 1, and I'll be keeping at int max because anytime it can go negative. Okay, so minimum buy price, I can have int max. Okay, minimum buy for transaction 2 I can have also int max. Okay, maximum profit T1, I have not gained any profit over here. Maximum profit T2 also 0. Okay, so now for each price, so for price in prices. Okay, so each price, now as like we did on the transaction 1, what will be the minimum buy price so far? Minimum buy T1 is equal to minimum of minimum by T1 and the current price minus and the current price. Okay, so so this is the minimum transaction price, minimum buy price we have stored so far. Okay, now what will be the maximum profit? Same thing whatever we did on the buy and sell stock 1 problem. Okay, so maximum profit of transaction would be maximum profit of T1 comma the current day price minus the buy price we stored, so minimum buy of T1. Okay, now what will be the buy price for the transaction 2? So minimum buy of transaction 2. Okay, so here we need to adjust the profit we gain on the transaction 1 as we discussed over here. Okay, so it will be minimum of the minimum by T2. Okay, so current minimum buy for the transaction 2 and the current day price minus the profit we gained on the maximum profit. So we need to adjust the profit. So maximum of profit gain on the transaction 1. Okay, now what will be the profit after transaction 2? So maximum profit T2 is equal to maximum profit T2 comma the price current day price minus the so this price we stored for the transaction 2, like minimum buy price we calculated for transaction 2, so minimum buy T2. And what will be the money I'll be having, what will be the profit I'll be having? So what will be the money I'll be having? So I'll be having this profit only, so this maximum profit after transaction 2, whatever the profit I'll be having, so that will be my maximum profit. So I can say return maximum profit T2. Okay, and what will be the time complexity? So time complexity would be O of n, number of days or number of the prices given, and space complexity would be O of 1 because you are not using any extra space over here. Okay, so let's try to code this up. Let's have a variable to store the buy price for transaction 1, so minimum buy T1, and we can declare as int max or float infinity. Okay, similarly we can declare for transaction 2 as minimum by T2 is equal to float infinity. Okay, int max. Okay, then whatever the profit will gain on the transaction 1, so that we can declare as max profit T1, and we can initialize it 0 because we have not done anything, right? We have not done any profit. Okay, then for the transaction 2 we can declare another variable, so it is also 0 because we have not done anything, we have not made any profit over here. Now what we'll do, we'll iterate over for each price for each day and for prices. Okay, and over here as like we did on the part 1 of this problem, the best time to buy and sell stock 1. So what we'll do, we'll calculate the minimum price. Okay, so minimum buy T1 is equal to minimum of current minimum buy and also the current price. Okay, current day price. Okay, now if we sell it with the current day price, then what profit will get? So profit will get maximum profit T1 would be max profit T1 comma price minus the minimum by T1. Okay, so up to this is exactly the problem 1. Adjust the profit gained in the T1. Okay, so that what I meant to say is like, so let's say I bought, the current price is 100 and in earlier I made a profit of 50. So now what will be the buy price? So you need to adjust. So now currently I have to pay $50 extra. So if I had 50, I had made a profit of 50 over here, okay, and the current price is 100. So then I need to buy only, then the buy price would be 50 because I need to adjust the current profit gain in the transaction one. Okay, so that's the logic over here. So now what we will do, let's say maximum profit of T2 would be so minimum by T2 would be, so now the buy price for the transaction 2 would be minimum by T2 comma price, the current price minus the profit we gained on the transaction 1, because we need to adjust. So like we had, so this is profit, maximum profit T1, we got 50 and current price is 100. So then to buy the stock I need to pay 50 extra, and then whatever I have stored currently, so that would be compared, and that will be the minimum buy price for the transaction 2. Okay, now I need to make profit for the transaction 2 as well. So this will be maximum profit transaction 2 would be maximum of the maximum profit transaction 2 comma the price, current day price, and the minimum buy price I stored. Okay, so minimum buy for the transaction 2 I stored. Okay, so if we do this, then at finally whatever the profit I gained after transaction 2, that will be my maximum profit, right? Correct? Let's try to run this. Minimum by T1 price, maximum profit, minimum price, minimum by T2 is equal to, sorry, there is just, okay, let's try to run this now. Okay, it's running fine. Let's try to submit this. Okay, so it's running absolutely fine. And what will be the time complexity for this? So time complexity would be O of n, the number of prices or number of days we had. Okay, space complexity, we are not using any extra space, so it will be O of 1 only. Okay,